Yo, what's going on everybody? This is Syke here, and today we're going to be streaming some top survival rank as usual. A little bit late today. It's already 7:44, but no worries. We're going to get right into it. Stream chat is broken, but I do see Oka's here. Welcome to the stream, Oka. You thought there was a Thursday yesterday because I streamed yesterday. No, fortunately for you guys, it is not past Thursday. It is Thursday, so we're going to be streaming today. Let me go ahead and fix this chat though, because I think it's broken again. Unless it's just delayed. Okay, no, it is working. It is working. It didn't pick up Oka's message for some reason. Minus 45 minutes of rank, yeah. It's alright. I had to go do something before the stream, so I couldn't come right away, but I'm gonna be playing now. And am I even in the right section? It's taking longer than 2 seconds to find a match. Which I don't mind, but for a second there I thought I was in like 2v8 or something. But no. We are in rank. Okay. Technically Shadow is a better ban, but I don't really see anyone playing Shadow. Shadow is still just as good of a hunter as she is before the nerf. They did not nerf her like I thought they nerfed her. She's actually pretty much just as good still. Okay. We have someone who plays Gravekeeper. We have someone who plays Enchantress this match. Okay, and it's Church. Church. Thank you for the reaction. XTZ. Did I catch that name correct? I don't think I saw the name all the way correctly. It's alright. I guess we can go Thief. It is Church. I like to troll with the Church windows. It's really just Geisha and Dreamwitch. And Shadow, I guess that could do something now that Shadow's in the game. Otherwise, this is a very safe character to pick here on Church. I don't think a single hunter is going to be able to do anything. This guy has a not very good build as Composer. I don't understand the logic with this build. What is the logic with this build? If you get chased, you're screwed endgame. Your build will not save you endgame. It's not good enough. You're not gonna, unless you magically have a window or a pal boost at the perfect right time, which is not a guarantee. You're not gonna get a boost when we pop the Cypher and you will die. Like, people don't realize that it's not as simple as just getting extra health and like popping yourself off the ground. It's also that the hunter is in recovery, so they cannot move towards you, and you get a boost. It's not really the health is that important. Of course not. It's that you get a boost. And people think, oh, I can replace it with a window of pal boost. Not really. Especially when the hunter corners you or puts items. Like, there'll probably be lots of abilities in the way of your kiting routes at that point. So you need like just a boost that works anywhere, and that's borrowed time. So I don't really understand the logic with this build. If you get chased, then that's terrible because you're screwed endgame. And if you don't get chased, then why are you taking an all-kiting guy, like, build? There's no point. Absolutely no point whatsoever. Anyway, this Cypher is going to be blocked. Never mind, this guy doesn't run block. I was about to say he's going to unblock about right now, but I guess not. I guess this guy just doesn't run the regular hunter build trait. This build trait is very important to be able to block a Cypher machine. Just because it forces survivors to come in your direction instead of rotating to Cyphers away from the hunter spawn. Anyway, welcome everybody. I see some more people popped in. Why not a Hunter rank Christmas? I don't main Hunter. And also Call of Abyss is coming up, and I would like to get my rank up just so it looks nice as quickly as possible. Full Kite Composer is very popular. Very bad build. I mean, this guy couldn't even... This guy is probably like a player problem. I wouldn't call the problem on his build, but the fact he had a full kiting build, you know, most times doesn't really help you. Most hunters in this game, flywheel does not really like add more than a couple seconds to your kite. Most hunters in this game are not like that. So that's the redundancy. This is the huge redundancy of the kiting build, is that you're sacrificing the thing that will save you late game for flywheel, which maybe will get you 20 seconds of extra kite if it's the right hunter. Otherwise, it won't get you anything at all, worst case. You just made yourself very easy target late game. Like Nightmare. Nightmare is one of the worst hunters in the game. Oh god, this guy unfortunately dug down right next to Hunter. Gave him no recovery. At least he didn't die. Okay. But yeah, as I was saying, it's really redundant because most Hunters in this game, you don't need both Flywheel and Broken Windows. When you play Terra, or when you play 2v8 and you have like the full kiting build with those characters, I find that it's very hard for me to use Flywheel against many Hunters. Because every time I have Flywheel open, I just use Broken Windows instead. Very rarely will I be caught in an awkward area where Broken Windows is gone, Palaboost is gone, my ability can't save me, and it's a Hunter that Flywheel does good against. That's the problem with the full kiting build. All those things have to match up for Flywheel to ever be good with the full kiting build. With Opera Singer, it happens quite a bit. That's why you see it in tournaments. There will be times where both your boosts are gone, your ability doesn't help you, because Opera Singer's so fast. And yeah, Flywheel will be good because you're just grasping on for whatever kite you can, but you're not gonna get it with most Hunters in this game. Like, you just need one or the other, and honestly, Flywheel only works with a couple Hunters. There's very few times where Flywheel's even better than Broken Windows. But he died. He probably would have done the same kite with no Flywheel, honestly. That's the ironic part of the all kiting build. Because, like, what would it have done against Nightmare? Nothing. And a lot of other Hunters as well. It might save you a couple seconds. If it's Ripper, maybe that would be the best case. Maybe Naiad. Otherwise, Flywheel is not that amazing. I feel like it was such a huge mistake that the devs nerfed Flywheel when it first came out. It was originally a 100-second cooldown that lasted 0.5 seconds of invincibility, and they nerfed it to 120 seconds cooldown. And they also made it so that it only makes you invincible for 0.4 seconds instead of 0.5 seconds. And it also used to have a shorter cooldown. It used to have a starting cooldown of 30 when the game started. Now it's a cooldown of 50. So early game, you have to wait longer to use it again. I mean, I don't think he should. Ooh. I mean, he's full health. He could honestly let the Hunter teleport on him and let him get hit, and there's nothing the Hunter can do about it. The problem is that he can still teleport on him right now. So we'll see what happens. Let's not bother with this window. Nightwatch is that type of Hunter where Nightwatch. Nightmare is that type of Hunter who can easily go around windows like those if you give him the opportunity to. This flashlight is going to be, unfortunately, basically useless. Nice. He did break it. I don't know how long we'll be able to live here. Again, we're basically cutting with no item here. Get behind the wall. Nice. Okay, do it again. The tree saved us. Nice. Thank you, tree. Oh, that was in range barely. Again, we could flywheel there, but he would jump right after us anyway. It would have to be like flywheeled perfectly behind the wall. You can flywheel the second jump. If you flywheel the first jump, you're probably going to die on the second one. Unfortunate. Kite builds to die in 20 seconds. Average IDV randoms. Yeah, I mean, it's not even that it's the randoms. It is fully the randoms fault. But let's say you'd have a top tier player on that kind of build. The flywheel does not give you enough value for the amount of time it'll give you guys if you just do a better kite early game and then survive till late game. I don't think it does it enough justice. Really, I feel like the devs should buff Flywheel back to what it originally was. And honestly, they should have nerfed Broken Windows. Broken Windows is so powerful. You look at Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight has the exact same trait. It has the exact same ability, just called something else. But there's a huge downside with Dead by Daylight's version of the game. With the Broken Windows. Broken Windows is a top tier ability in Dead by Daylight. That should tell you something already. That if Broken Windows is just as often used as Flywheel was in Dead by Daylight, then that should already tell you how good Broken Windows should be in Identity 5, especially in a game like Identity 5 where hunters have more powerful abilities when you're closer to them, as opposed to something like Dead by Daylight where most of them cannot hit through walls. So it's less important to have the distance in that game, and yet it is still one of the best abilities in that game. Just because why not? Why not? It's free distance. The thing is with that game, it triggers for both pallets and windows. So it's not like in this game where you get 2 separate boosts for a pallet and a window. They're both connected to a pallet and a window, and you only get 1 boost. And while you're running, you do not get the ability back. You have to either walk or stop moving, which is basically means you're never going to get it again more than once on a kite. And I cannot explain how much better, just how much better it is in Identity 5. So much better. You get double the boost, and you can just keep running to get your ability back anyway. And they chose to nerf Flywheel. That's what they chose to nerf. They chose to nerf Flywheel instead. An ability that you can use realistically once on a 3-cipher kite. You're not going to use it more than once on a 3-cipher kite realistically. The strength of it was that if you were on chair, you could rebound off the chair much easier than with broken windows. But that was completely redundant. The whole benefit of Flywheel, that was the only benefit of Flywheel, was that better than broken windows is that it could rebound you off of chair. But ever since they added the ability to speed yourself up off of chair with the trait, it means that it's pointless now. That almost always you don't really need Flywheel anymore to rebound off of chair. It's just something to use mid-kite. And once you're in a kiting area, almost always broken windows is going to be better. It's only good if you're in the open. So the only times that's going to happen is if you're a harasser or you're on a chair. And the chair thing was solved a while ago. So only harassers and thief and maybe one other survivor can get value out of Flywheel more than broken windows. Not saying that you can't get value out of Flywheel, but there's so many times with Flywheel where you just get cornered with Flywheel and you just don't have anywhere to go. You can Flywheel and you're still stuck in that back corner. You're still going to die not long afterwards. It just, as opposed to broken windows, if you're trapped in this kind of area like I am right now, maybe you already used both these pallets. You have a broken windows boost, you take it to factory depending on where the hunter is. You just go in the right direction. Maybe factory if they're right behind you. Maybe over there to the front gate if they're more over here on the side of the map. It allows you to keep your kite going, and it thinks about the long run of the kite, but Flywheel is a very short-term solution to a long-term problem, which is usually not getting fixed by Flywheel. Anyway, enough about the Flywheel rant. I do hate Flywheel. I hated Flywheel before they nerfed it, and then when I saw that nerf, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. You actually gotta be kidding me. Like, you have broken windows this strong of an ability, and you chose to nerf Flywheel? I would have nerfed broken windows if I was a dev, not nerf Flywheel. Or buff Flywheel so that's equal to broken windows. Because ever since they started adding Opera Singer and stuff like that, you really can't nerf broken windows anymore, because you have to have something to match that hunter power. I really feel like the hunter power went up way too high to the point where, yeah, well, now we can't really nerf broken windows. Because all those opera nerfs would kind of mean nothing at this point then. Since all survivors kite are basically half as effective. Yeah, Weber's Law is not bad. My only complaint with Weber's Law is that it exposes that you have Flywheel. Very keen hunters will notice, oh wow, this person's slightly faster. And it sounds so crazy. Like, how is a hunter going to notice that? On my streams, whenever I play hunters, every once in a while, I don't often pick it up. I just don't play hunter enough. But even without playing hunter often, I'll be like, wait a second, this person is slightly faster all of a sudden. Like, I'm not getting as close to them as I was expecting. And I'm like, oh, they have Flywheel. Let me just bait out the Flywheel. And that's the other problem with Flywheel, is that it exposes, Flywheel exposes that you have Flywheel. Obviously, if you use Flywheel, obviously the hunter knows. But it even exposes that before your kite starts. The only way they won't know is if you went behind a wall. That's the only way they wouldn't know. Yeah, force non-borrowed time carriers. I mean, it's a solution to helping people not forget that they have no borrowed time, but the build still sucks, you know? I'm not saying that they remove the option. I think it's very important to have that option, and I think there's a strategic reason to it, you know? There are good times to use that kind of build, but not the way the randoms are using it, that's for sure. Anyway, We got to do middle cipher. Middle cipher is, I can't say it's almost done, but it has been worked on this game. Dungeon is not here. I forgot to check God Corner while I had the chance. And we're just going to go ahead and do the cipher. Maybe Shed has dungeon. Who knows? We're not going to be able to check right now. It might make a difference, you know? It's always important to check for dungeon if you can. I don't know how long this Kai will last. She did a good job going to factory, but... Ooh, wait. She got the... If she gets the cat stun out, ooh, yeah, she can make it. She can make it. Ugh. Okay, I was hoping she'd make it on her own, but... I'm guessing he's gonna, yeah, pick him up. Psychologist still has full health to rescue here. Extremely aggressive by the hunter. There's no chair in this area. She's pretty much committed to dropping him now, which... Again... is okay. We are gonna take a hit here. She's gonna commit, right? We'll force another jump. Guess what? Invisible wall blocked, would have blocked me. But thankfully, we made her waste another jump. Anyway, that's really important because now when the, Great, we got another one of these guys. Right. You see how game-ending this is? And what did Flywheel do this game? Almost nothing. If he's a good player, hopefully he struggles out. Pray to God, but... I still don't think it's worth doing this gate. He's not going to kite long enough. Even if we weren't playing Acrobat, he's not going to kite long enough. He got a blink out, though, so that's really good. She probably did that because she thinks I'm rushing the game, but I'm not going to be that foolish. On top of this, she still has to pick him up. He still... Pray to God this guy at least put self-heal on his build. Come on. Praying. Oh, man, this is really bad. Psychologist already left. Okay, so there's one less player to help us with the end game. We're not going to make that race. We are going to lose that race. That really sucks. Okay. I see her. The problem is she probably sees me. So... Dungeon is not at Shed, that's for sure. We could wait out. I have a feeling we're going to have better luck going for Dungeon this game. So we have a 50-50 here, pretty much. Is Dungeon there? Dungeon is there. Dungeon is there. Okay, so it's more like a guaranteed at this point. Dungeon is here, man. Dungeon is here. Oh my god. Okay, well, we get a tie now. Alright. Well, I guess we're getting a tie. She is dead on chair. Why even bother, right, guys? Why even bother? What rank is this? This is Alicorn. This is Alicorn 4, but you could match these people if you were champion. Anyone who's a unicorn, you will match as a champion still. As long as you're... It depends what champion number you are. If you're champion 10 stars, you cannot match with unicorns 5 and 4, for example. There is a tier system to the champions, even though it doesn't tell you. Psyche, how would you nerf Broken Windows? Similar to Dead by Daylight? It's hard to say. I wouldn't nerf Broken Windows. At this point, because of the hunters they've made into this game, and how this power creep has went up, at this point you really cannot nerf Broken Windows. What I would do is I would buff Flywheel to what it was originally, at the very least. Because I don't like where Flywheel's at. I don't like that Flywheel was just this tray where it's just so rarely used. Like, you have such a long cooldown. It doesn't protect you for that long. Even early game, you don't get to use it early game until you've kited 50 seconds or more. I would buff Flywheel at the very least so that there are going to be more situations where you could use Flywheel just more often, and you're not just forced to wait for the perfect opportunity because you get so few Flywheels in a match. 30 seconds is a lot. Guys, 30 seconds is a lot. Originally, the cooldown started at 30 at the start of the game instead of 50, and after you use Flywheel, it was a 100-second cooldown instead of 20. So in total, that's 40 seconds less, just from one Flywheel usage. 40 seconds less cooldown, which I think that sounds about right. I feel like that sounds about right. I don't understand why Flywheel has a cooldown almost as long as Blink, basically. Flywheel is not as good as Blink. Not even close. But Broken Windows has a quarter of Blink's duration, and not only that, it's even less if you perfectly time between your boosts. Like, you use... Are you kidding me? We got another one of these people? We got another person with no borrowed time. We actually should have won at least last game. We should have at least won last game, even with that no borrowed time. Holy crap. Hunter also nerfed, not nerfed. Hunter banned Knight. I mean, I don't have enough bans for all these players, dude. We have a wildling as well? Is this not the person that I... This name looks really familiar. Is this not the guy I just blocked? No, it was a Chinese guy and a lawyer with LP on the start of his name. And the composer, this guy's the composer. Is he? Yukari is the composer with no borrowed time last time, who just died instantly to Night Watch. Hi, I love you. Welcome to the stream, Ricky. Did anyone see where the hunter spawned, by the way? Hunter spawned... Well, we can see if they spawn over there. Okay, they didn't spawn over there. Okay, oh, they did spawn over there. I see no shadow, though. I saw no shadow. I guess they must have spawned, like, behind the wall. Okay, that's really weird. I'm gonna use my Broken Windows, and hopefully it's not Wu Chang or something like that. I guess if it's a hunter with teleport, I'll regret it as well. Okay, they are different people. These are different people. These are just different people. I'm not gonna have... I already just went through 2 blocks. I went through 2 blocks and these are not even the same people. And I didn't even block the first guy in our first match. Who is this? This has to be Dream Witch? But why was she not... No, it's Feaster. I was thinking Dream Witch is like the one hunter where you won't see her shadow because she's so small. Okay. Is that a hit? No. If it was a hit, it at least would have been a hit on the pig, not on anything else. I'm honestly a little bit worried he might randomly switch targets since Walling's anyway on his pig. Okay, well. Now we have a problem. He didn't even make the rescue? Really? Keep in mind, guys, I don't think this guy had Tide Turner. He had Broken Windows Flywheel, right? Wowling had Broken Windows Flywheel. These guys have to be trolling. These cannot be real people. That Feaster's about as shocked as I am right now. Wowling just Flywheeled him. He saw that right. Not gonna lie, the Flywheel was good there, but only because of his mistakes of dying on the pig earlier. This guy had Broken Windows, right? Wowling had Broken Windows. Okay, please. Hope we can finish this out. I'm gonna touch this tentacle so he can't use it. You cannot use tentacles while survivors are dismantling it. I'm pretty sure you can use tentacles over that wall. I'm just not sure if... I'm just not sure if he can use it from like more walls, because there wasn't just one wall in the way, there was multiple walls in the way. I don't know if that those shorter walls, those shorter tombstones in front of me would still block the tentacle. Ooh, that's a deadly tentacle spot. We'll remember that when I kite. It does disappear. Tentacles do disappear over time. I honestly don't think this is worth the rescue. Like, let's see if she even gets to use her stack. She does get to use her stack at least. We are gonna destroy this. This is a pretty important pallet to get out of the corner house area. Sometimes you'll use that area over there to get out of corner house. Sometimes you'll be you'll decide not to use the stairs, and you'll just run forward over here. Or maybe you're caught at this pallet over here and you need to transition over here. So it is a very important pallet to keep clear. Did that guy die, by the way? Did he die on that rescue? He did die on that rescue, because Enchantress... He had to take a hit and then Enchantress used the stack. Got 1% faster decoding. Nice. I guess he could teleport. If he teleports, this would be good to set up. Because, you know, we don't want to give him a chance at coming back from this game, so just this. Fire Investigator is nice because it's basically like a Broken Windows boost wherever you want, which sometimes is really important. Like now, he basically has no chance of killing me within the next anytime soon. Basically, does he have another one? What pallet breaking speed does he have? Regular. Ooh, that was really close. Oh, that hit still. Okay. Oh, no, we can't. I was about to get on tram, and we actually can't get a tram because of the tentacles spawn in the worst possible spot. Yeah, that's a checkmate situation there. Oh god, they're wasting all this time healing up. Oh, that kite was kind of for nothing if they're just gonna heal up. I don't think we have a shot anymore. That kind of sucks. A little bit unlucky that the tentacle spawned there, unfortunately. Sometimes the tentacle spawns when you get injured. And it just unfortunately spawned in wherever your character is facing, that's where the tentacle spawns upon injury. We cannot run this tentacle. I don't think we can stop that though. Unfortunate, but barely body blocked myself. Made a small mistake there. A small mistake that is gonna have big consequences though. Unfortunately, that just barely body blocked me. He does have self-heal, right? You guys think did he take that long because he didn't want to use a self-heal, or he just doesn't have self-heal? That's why it took so long, huh? Okay, that would explain a lot then. That would explain a lot, like... Randoms will make you feel like you died instantly. Like, I died there, and I look up, and they're not even halfway done with healing. These randoms make you feel like I didn't do I basically died instantly. Like, as if I got terror shock on the Cypher. Lawyer had to run over and heal him. Nice. Nice. Perfect. Every time he hits someone, is there a cooldown? It's confusing. Even I don't really know. I haven't really tested it, how it works, but Feaster Tentacle has changed over the years. It's not the same as it once was. Sometimes a tentacle will spawn when someone gets injured, and sometimes it won't. But it will always spawn when someone gets knocked down. So if you're decoding a Cypher, it will spawn if someone gets knocked down. My theory is that if you have a heartbeat and someone gets injured, then it will spawn a tentacle in front of you. So that includes yourself. If you are the one who gets injured, it will also spawn another tentacle in front of you, which unfortunately for me, had I just looked in a different direction right as I got injured, it would have spawned where my character was facing, but unfortunately my character was facing in the direction of Tram right as I got hit. So it spawned the tentacle in the worst spot. You can manipulate where the tentacle spawns when you get hit by wherever your character's face is looking. So usually it'll never make a difference, but right there it did, unfortunately. Yeah, it doesn't say it in the book. They've done a good job over the years to specify numbers in the books. Like, you can see it specifically tells you the numbers now. It used to be that you could only check in game when you have the debuff on you. But it still says nothing about the tentacle, about why tentacles spawn near you. Survivor's presence within the terror radius will charge Haster's tentacles with energy. When the charge is full, Haster will gain a chance to summon a tentacle. Haster can save up to 5 charges. It used to be that you were able to get tentacles faster the more heartbeats were in your terror radius. So 1 survivor, regular speed. 2 survivors, faster. 3 survivors, even faster. 4 survivors, max speed. But it doesn't say anything about here, the shape of terror. Terror is generated and tentacles will appear when a survivor is injured or when a teammate is knocked down. It says whenever a survivor is injured, but that does not always happen. It does not always summon a tentacle whenever a survivor is injured. I was watching an old Saki stream the other day and I missed the unhinged Mickey duo survivor streams. Mickey drove me nuts, man. Alright. Monkey D. Hunter's getting better. I wouldn't say the hunters are getting better. I would say that it's, as a survivor, In this game, when the survivor is bad, it shows much more than when the hunter is bad. Because if the hunter is bad and the survivor is bad, then the hunter always comes out on top because the hunter just has to follow them. In this game, as hunter, you are faster. You have the advantage. It's up to the survivor to be clever and decide where to take the hunter. So if you have a hunter who is bad and a survivor who is bad, and they both run in a straight line, the hunter will always win because the hunter's faster. There's nothing the hunter can do wrong at that point. Let's just take him Bomber. We'll take him Bomber. Maybe we'll get chased. We'll see. I guess we'll put the coffin at what's it called? I guess we'll put it at factory. We'll see here. I really don't want to stay at factory though for the whole kite because then it's going to be really difficult getting away from the coffin. I'm thinking that we will probably, depending on where we spawn, I'm thinking that we will probably maybe get one window boost out of the upstairs window, depending on where we spawn, of course. If we spawn, like, below the stairs, we'll probably just drop the coffin right away and go to God Corner. Okay, we're actually a little bit closer to the hunter than I expected. It's Mad Eyes, though. Okay, that's a good thing. Basically means that probably not going to get chased. Can he block all of these? No, he actually can block all of that. Okay. Let's see. I don't know how long these walls take to disappear, but there is actually a way to get around the Mad Eyes here. We can still avoid him. He didn't block this area off, which was his mistake. It also means that this area now has no more walls, so we can now safely kite here. These walls should go down. Are they down? Yes, they are down. They go down faster near what's it called? Near ciphers and consoles. I would love to go back to that window because Mad Eyes has some really, really bad vault speed. It's one of his biggest downsides. That's a huge mistake that he went around that pallet, I would say. It would be faster to just break that. Maybe he's trying to build up Hunt. Does he have Hunt? He looks way faster now. We're going to force him to break it. But now we're kind of I want him to blink here. I'm not going to vault this. It's too risky. I honestly should have left it up. Oh, yes, he swung and missed. I should have left it up because I just realized at the worst time that we are actually susceptible to a blink. Unfortunately. I'm getting out of here. See ya. Ooh, we can still go around though. He also blocked himself off simultaneously, so he can't cut me off now. He'll probably block off this window. No, he didn't. Oh, okay. Sucks for me, I guess. We have to be careful where we go here, because he's going to try to block this off. Can he block this off in time? Nope. We're just going to keep going in a straight line here. As much of a straight line as we can. I'll let him know that I'm not being chased right now. Teleport. Oh, that makes it much easier for us now. Okay, so we don't even have a blink to worry about. I took that hit for... Oh, well, I didn't take the hit, but I would have taken the hit for no reason. I don't understand why she didn't break this console before. Why do I have to deal with it now? It's anyway bad for decode when you don't destroy this console. Focus on the coding. Focus on the coding. We cannot heal up with this console active. She would have gotten hit if he just aimed that a little better. Like, the reaction speed from the teammate is so bad. She would have gotten hit there, and she would have just been standing in the same spot. Okay, finally, there's no more energy. Now we can safely heal. Because, yeah, you do not want to heal by an active console. And on top of that, you especially don't want to heal right next to it. At least heal further away from it, so it's not like an instant wall on top of you. Okay. So that was a pretty good first kite. I was thinking about I was thinking about vaulting that wall. You should absolutely vault the wall if you have to. It's better to take the vault damage from the wall vaulting the fence than to take 2 hits instantly because you were trapped and just die instantly. You do not want to do that. It's always better to just take the sacrifice. But right there, I kind of figured that because of that huge obstacle in the middle of the factory, he didn't realize that I could just loop backwards. And he can't take a straight line to me. I could kind of loop him like a Phasmophobia ghost. And by the time he goes around the obstacle, I just circled him to the window that he didn't block off. So that was really good start. And then after that, it's pretty simple, honestly. We honestly probably shouldn't have even gone to use that factory pallet. We could have. We don't have to. I mean, Mad Eyes is not a scary hunter. I do think this guy is running Hunt, though. He definitely seemed faster there when he was in chase for a while without breaking anything. I think that's why he went around that pallet, but he went around the pallet at the wrong time, in my opinion. He should have went around from the other side so that he doesn't allow me access to the other 2 pallets in the corner and then the windows there. I thought he would have had Blink. I thought he's baiting me to Blink Terror Shock me and get me to vault, but no, he doesn't even have it, so this game is even easier than I thought. Cyber Machine primed. Focus on decoding? Okay. We're gonna pop. No consoles directly on the gate. So in this case, we don't necessarily have to break the console. You should only break it if it's like, let's say you guys see that tree. If that console like would have been like where the tree is, I would have broken that console. But that is so far away that by the time the Mad Eyes gets on, I'm already gonna get off the gate because I can react to that very easily. We can also go in this corner, I suppose, and do that, and then he also wouldn't be able to reach us. He might be able to like trap us, but he won't be able to kill us. He'll have to walk all the way over here, and even then I have a coffin, so better safe than sorry with Embalmer, because we just have that extra luxury of being able to go down and rescue myself. That was good. That was a good start. Good start leads to good games. The most important thing is the start. If you can secure yourself a good start in your kite, the first 5 seconds are probably the most important thing in the kite. What you choose to do with your first 5 seconds when the chase starts is probably going to be the most important part of the kite, because it decides how quickly you need to use your resources after that. Most times. Brewing effect is such a good trade. I like it. It's not always helpful. There are going to be times where Survivor does a 3-cipher kite, and you're never going to be able to get value out of it, because accelerated decode is designed for it to not activate until someone dies. That is how accelerated decode is designed. Now, that's not the way it works. There's a time. There's a specific amount of minutes and seconds that have to pass for accelerated decode to activate. But the amount of time it takes is designed so that either the Survivor does a good kite, and you guys don't even need accelerated decode because you guys already popped all 5 ciphers before accelerated decode will activate, or the Survivor did a bad kite, and the chair timer is designed so that you will die before accelerated decode will trigger. So because of that, it makes also brewing effect worse. But I just like it a lot better because in a game where someone is doing a really good kite, what ends up happening? Hunter gets desperate. Hunter starts switching targets. Switching targets means that he knocks a person off their cipher, and that injured person who was just kiting probably is not going to want to do that cipher that he just chased someone else off of. He's probably going to search for healing. He's probably going to secure that he himself will also not be an easy target in the future, especially an Embalmer. Embalmer is a very scary Survivor to be at half health with. But in situations like those, brewing effect, you guys will get accelerated decode. I think that game we got accelerated decode because what happened? He was chasing me. The chase was going really good, and what happened? He swapped targets. He got scared. He got desperate. And that means that now we lost the whole cipher that we were working on. So either we need to walk all the way back over there to finish the rest of it, or we need to start a new one. Either both of those take a long time, and at that point, accelerated decode will trigger when it still matters. So those are the times where like brewing effect is really nice. I also find that if you have a harasser on the team, you guys have less decode, but the kite is going on for longer, meaning that all you're doing is stalling until accelerated decode, and then accelerated decode basically makes up for the fact someone else is not decoding, and you get all that decode back. So that's kind of the goal of a harasser. In that case, brewing effect is also good. If you guys are against a photographer, a dream witch, a hermit, those guys take a long time for the match. So almost always, you guys are going to be going into the late game, where accelerated decode is a thing. She also takes, you know, hunters like Hermit, Photographer, and Dream Witch. Dream Witch maybe is like an exception, but it really depends. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Okay, we have another person with no borrowed time. But like Photographer and Hermit, they're not guaranteed to kill their target, to get their first target in the first like minute or even 2 minutes of the match. They're not guaranteed that. Maybe they'll get lucky, maybe the survivor makes a mistake and Hermit doesn't have to use a charge hit. Maybe Photographer gets lucky and he finds that injured person he found, you know, he killed in camera world. Even partially injured, he can at least blink them down. Right? And so in matches like those, I guess they would get their first target pretty fast, but normally no. Normally it takes them a while. And in those kinds of hunters, against those kinds of hunters, the Bring effect is going to be really useful because you guys will still have a lot of ciphers to do left by the time Accelerated Decode is going to be triggering. So Dream Witch, stuff like Dream Witch, you're probably going to be swapping ciphers a lot. You're probably going to be walking a lot. Bring effect is definitely going to be useful in that kind of situation. It is another Nightmare. So we can remove his ability by using the wand. Fun fact. That's not a hit. Sorry, man. I'm gonna assume he has confined space, and we're gonna drop it because we're not gonna come back to this area if he has confined space. Yep, he does have confined space, so I would say it's a good thing we dropped it. Okay, now we do have to be a little careful. That's not a hit, I don't think. I'm probably gonna use my illusion here. No shame in that. And we're just gonna use it just to be safe. And he's not gonna get it in time. It's gonna be a little bit too late. He might vault this window, and that would be a good thing for us if he did that. But he doesn't. So we're gonna remove his ability again. He can't do anything now, not even blink. And we're just gonna take this to Shed now. And we got another great window at Shack as well. Get behind the wall if possible. He's got Warp instead, which is actually okay. It basically means that I'm not going to see a way, I don't really see a way he'll be able to kill us anymore after this. Does he break it? Oh no, that might cost us this kite. Okay. That really sucks that we got stuck there. This kite might be over now because of that. It's actually kind of funny because he forgot to deactivate his warp, so his warp's on a longer cooldown than it should be. Man, if we did not get stuck, we would not be dying. But now we're in trouble. These barrels are definitely helping us. He'll probably jump here and maybe we can dodge it, but unfortunately it was barely in range. That was a little bit of a sad kite. If we didn't get stuck there, we'd be able to safely drop the pallet. We'd be able to use that illusion for that area, and then after that, we don't need any more illusions. But because of that slight mistake of getting stuck on the shed wall, it meant that now we have to use our illusion just to make up for the mistake. And now that means I don't have a long-term plan for how to do a long-term kite now. That being said, that was still a good kite. And keep in mind, guys, we actually still have another Cypher machine being worked on. We have the shield, so I'm just going to run straight past the Hunter. He cannot kill me. So there's nothing I have to worry about, basically. Very important that you drop this pallet first, because now no matter which direction he goes, you'll always be able to make this pallet over here. He does break it. Now we want to use this pallet in this order. Now it is a little bit scary, because with Nightmare, he can go in a straight line, so you can't really drop this pallet early. If you drop this pallet early, you will definitely die. So you have to be really careful with that pallet. But if we use that pallet as well, the other pallet is actually even worse, because that one he can easily jump around in a circle. But the only way he could kill us at this point is, I guess, with another warp. So we do have to play around warp, and he doesn't need warp to go to the gates because of the Raven Flock ability. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this kite to Big Bow, where it's going to be very hard to get a good warp on me. Late pop. Hopefully we make it still. He might switch targets though. That was a really bad drop from him. Maybe he's going around like this staircase and he's actually gonna fool us, but no, I had a feeling he's gonna do that. I really hope our survivors have a plan here to survive that crow, because unless you have a plan to survive, you should not do the gate with a crow on you. He's going to go to Big Bow. That might not necessarily be on us. That might just be because someone is kiting nearby, yeah. I think Airplane has flew over the bridge and he's forced to use his warp now. We're actually not out of the game yet, because I'm pretty sure he will get his Raven ability back before I make it to the gate. It's a 50-second cooldown, and he used it about 30 seconds ago. I don't know if we'll make a... Knight will hopefully block something. If Knight can block his like attack, we should be good here. No, but he doesn't even... He might not even have his ability on time. It might be like just a little bit off. He was probably either he didn't have it, or he did have it and he wanted to camp it out just in case, and we were fine there, thankfully. Kind of sucks that we got stuck on that shed wall. I could have gone around shed and used the window, but the reason I didn't do that is because without a window boost, I didn't have a window boost, did I? If I had a window boost, I should have gone to shed window, but I really wanted to save the window boost for the next area so that we can actually reach the shore. But the reason I stayed away from the shed window is because we don't have anything else at the shed window. We're going to use the shed window, he'll vault it. No other pallet is close enough to use. There's a garbage pallet by the Cypher, but not only is it a garbage pallet, but it's by the Cypher. So I usually say it's fine to kite by people's Cyphers, but it's only fine to kite by people's Cyphers if you are not going to die very quickly. And I was at half health already, so there's no, I for sure know I'm not going to survive there. I'm just going to die by the Cypher, and you don't want to do that. It's fine to kite by people's Cyphers. It's not fine if you die on people's Cyphers. There's a big difference there. Like that Airplane is whose Cypher we knocked him off of. First of all, he kind of made a mistake that he left the Cypher, because I wasn't going to kite there. I just used the window to leave, so he really could have just like walked away out of the way. Let me kite, let me just pass by, and then he could go back and take his old Cypher. That's really something he could have done, but I guess he didn't know if I was going to stay or not. Are you soloing? Yes, I am soloing. Psyche, you should pull out the Blinky on Nightmare. That Nightmare had warp. I don't understand what you mean. Yeah, Magician was extremely good against Nightmare. That being said, any other survivor also has very strong abilities, like Acrobat. Even though we don't cancel his ability, we get way more distance than the Illusion gives. So the Illusion's job is just to remove that ability temporarily. The thing about Illusion is that it's very easy for him to get the ability back. So the way I'm using my Illusion is I'm using it to cause him to have no option but to vault the window. If there's an option for him to potentially hit me, I delete that option. Even though he gets the option again a few seconds later, it's too late. I already vaulted the window, I already got my boost, I already got the value out of my pallet area. At that point, it's too late. And that's the key to using Magician against Nightmare. Do I really need to make a guide on how to counter Nightmare? Probably not, but I'm so sorry. The glitch is preventing me from switching with her. You see, she's asking to switch, but before I can accept, the option disappears. So. And if you try to click cancel, it does not let you click cancel either. So it's a very awkward thing, unfortunately. Seki, I asked earlier, but I'm sorry, I didn't see. I asked earlier, but you were yapping. What new characters do you hope to see in Call of Abyss more this year? I still really want to see a Blind Hunter with greatly improved like other senses. I still think that would be a really cool idea. I had this idea ever since like they released Mind's Eye in the game, and oops. That was back when Mind's Eye was actually blind. Nowadays, she's not blind. She's just color blind, basically. But back then, it was actually, like, physically dark. The only thing you could see are pallets. That is the only thing that I used to show up. Pallets would glow green. And they still glow green. But you can see in front of you now, so it's not really that important to see the pallets glow green. Back then, it was actually pitch black. Like, it's as if you were in space, and the only thing you could see was the ground around you. That's all you could see. And the Hunter. I guess you could also see the Hunter's outline, but everything else was pitch black. And that was back when Mind's Eye was actually blind. I still remember those days. I still think Mind's Eye was more fun back then. Probably worse, because that was when Dream Witch released, and after that she became useless. Warp, or teleport, maybe on me. Because I see they took the roller coaster to past second stop, so... At this point, Hunter is going to either swap targets or use warp or blink or whatever they have. Wow, and it was a doctor too, so she just gets a free heal off. That was really clutch. That was really good. So, Mind's Eye, I liked Mind's Eye a lot more back then. She's definitely better now than what she used to be. Mostly with the vision change. But I still want to see a blind Hunter. And a Hunter who cannot see survivors from far, but they have greatly improved other senses. And maybe like a shadow-based Hunter. I don't know what kind of blind Hunter it would be. It doesn't have to be like... I guess a shadow is a non-living creature. Shadow can't see. Or it could be like a literal... I don't know. I guess it really could be like something really morbid. Like maybe the Hunter has a blindfold over their eyes because their eyes are gone. Like they actually have no eyes in their eye sockets. But because of censorship stuff, they wouldn't show that. They would probably do what they do with like Clown. And with Clown, they would you know, they put a mask over his face. Same with Ripper. I was thinking about doing 10, but then I realized Doctor has no Cypher to do at 10, so I'm just going to take this Cypher. 3, 2, 1, and then Doctor will have last Cypher at 10. Ardika does suck a little bit. I feel like she should have finished her Cypher by now. Is this her second Cypher this game? Was that actually her second Cypher she finished? Ooh. Hold up. 1, 2... Oh, no, there's still one more Cypher. Oh, wait. Well, there is one more Cypher on that side of the map. I just don't know if she finished it. Okay, so who finished Cyphers this game? 1, I'm gonna finish First Officers. Doctor just starts her 3rd. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, guys, but... I feel like Doctor should have had a little bit more progress this game. Should I just help her? Is there anything I can do on the rescue? I don't think adding a second person on the Cypher adds very much, especially because Accelerated Decode is going to trigger very soon. We're better off, hopefully, maybe body blocking. If she picks up, that's what I'm saying. I feel like this is a good Hunter right here, because this Hunter thinks the Cypher is almost primed. It's not. It's not. She actually could have killed that person without the Cypher being primed in time. We actually do want the cat here, because it'll make the rescue easier. The way it works is that the second cat stun is significantly shorter. That being said, she can still jump to the cat, so we have to body block her with the illusion. Ooh, that was good. And it body blocks her, but it doesn't body block the survivor. That was a perfect illusion. Usually, both the survivor and Hunter would get body blocked, but if you do it perfectly, like pixel perfect, then the survivor can walk through, but the Hunter can't, because Hunter's barely a little bit bigger than the survivor. Or the Hunter just went on the wrong side. I don't know. But even the Hunter thought that the Cypher was primed there. You see, that's what I'm saying. That, just a feeling, just like a game sense feel, that by now, the Cypher should have probably been primed. Oh no. Should we go for it? No, we're screwed. Maybe I should have gone for it, but some Hunters swing immediately. That's why I didn't go for it. Should I have gone for it? I mean, I guess if I don't go for it, there's no other option. That really sucks. Oh well. That really hurts. He just didn't last long enough, unfortunately. If he just lasted a second longer... Oh well. Not that you're on your own, yeah. What am I supposed to do? Like, I could run past the Hunter, but some Hunters swing immediately, and if that's the case, it would have been better to let them swing and then illusion pass. Because if you try to illusion first, you're for sure getting hit. I would have been a gay, and I would have died if she swung immediately. That really sucks. Wow, these people are so rude. Got some trash cans here too, with trash can win rates. Okay. Well, it's not even worth apologizing to those people. Hesitation. It's not hesitation. Some hunters swing immediately. That was a purposeful choice. It was not like, oh, hesitation. Oh, yeah, I see teleport. Should I run away? Should I not? I knew that the only option was the gate. It's just that some hunters swing immediately. And if they swing immediately, then I would die. Gotta love post-match. Yeah. I don't know, like this kind of hunter, the way this hunter was playing, maybe they're a clueless hunter, maybe they don't know how close the servers, they just felt like picking up the first Oster, but to me told me, okay, this might be a good hunter, and a good hunters typically know how close the gate ends up being finished, or how close it is to escaping, so they typically swing right away at the gate if just desperation, you know? That really sucks. Yeah, they acting like I had a choice. I could have illusioned and run past and hope that the hunter doesn't swing, because technically they would not be able to see me, but they would see the illusion as the problem. If they look in the right direction, maybe he doesn't see the illusion. I guess he might not look in the right direction. But there wasn't a lot I could do there. Yeah, it's better not to respond to those kinds of people. People like that, they see stuff, they don't understand what's happening. They just say stuff. They're not worth saving at that point. Fair Lady has no borrowed time. Okay. Yeah, they're salty over time. We really need the other guy to survive, honestly. I don't know, man. I didn't get to see the Kai, like, again, like, there's other things. I would like to see what that doctor was doing, because I feel like that Cypher, like, guys, she healed herself. She healed herself. Like, what happened? She healed herself at third stop. By the time she finished healing herself, then Lawyer started getting chased. By the time Lawyer went down, she should have already been on her Cypher and should have already been, like, at least halfway. It's a clown, which is a good hunter for us. But that is still a dangerous area. We're lagging a little bit. Great. I love when people don't ping. I don't understand even why he's here. There's always at least one Cypher at Ruins that spawns. Why is he even here? I like your new IDV username. Very cool and creative. Thank you, Olia. You know, some people get it, some people don't. I think I explained in my first stream. It's basically, for those that don't know, it's a Greek symbol, and it stands for Psy. That's how you pronounce it, so Psyche. I did that so that hunters hopefully chase me more often. I don't know if they chase me more often necessarily. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. The idea is so they don't recognize it's Psyche. That's the idea. You did great though, especially that illusion block. Thank you, Norfius. Luca just discovered it. Welcome, Luca. Welcome, Luca, to the world of Psy. Psychology. There's a lot of things you can do with Psyche. And you know, it's kind of funny because it started off by just me putting a random letter in front of Mikey. I'm like, oh, Mikey's taken. I need a new username. Mikey, Ike, oh, Psyche. I just put random letters in front of Ike until it worked. 95%. I could have been Bikey, I could have been Ike, but I decided I like Psyche the most. Because, like, what is a Bikey? Okay, Ike is not very original. And, Nike? Nike with an N in front? It sounds really bad. It sounds like I just stole the name Nike. So, decided that Psyche was best. Alright, 8%. 27%. We do eventually want to work on hotel, but we don't even have... I'm shocked that this person is actually still going down with flywheel, one of the hardest counters to clown. Like, broken windows is already so annoying for clown because there's a lot of times where after they vault a window, you want to dash them, but because of their broken windows boost or pallet boost, now they're off to the next pallet, and now you can't dash them because they'll be able to drop the pallet in time because they made it with the speed boost. And that's just broken windows. Alright, flywheel, I wouldn't say is that good, only on the first dash. It's only better on the first dash. I still think we should rescue, though. Especially if her ability is about to come back up. Let's make him maybe miss. Okay, we're not going to make him miss anymore. He's going to go around. No, he had blink. She never got the blink out? Okay, well, if he has blink, I shouldn't have dropped that pallet. Whatever. She never got blink out. I didn't realize that she never got blink out because I was talking. She died that quickly without getting a blink out. Okay. My bad. Dude, I hated going down because of people's mistakes. Like, if I don't track people's mistakes, I die because of their mistakes. Like, if I just, like, it's not like I had no option there. All I had to do was not drop the pallet, and I would have made that rescue before he can blink in time. It is so annoying. Just, like, one unfortunate kite where no one gets anything out. They just die like a fly. And so annoying. That was such a good blink, though. Prevented a whole rescue. Unless he has infinite rocket, that doesn't do anything. Man does have infinite rocket. I think we vault this in time, right? We do. Okay. He's probably not going to hit this. He did hit it. Remember, it's only a 6-second cooldown, so I actually can't transition. That's not going to hit me, right? Oh, man. That did hit me. Oh, that was such a huge mistake on my end. I didn't think that would actually hit me in time. Oh, now I'm just dead. That was my fault, to be fair. That was actually my fault, but... Wow. It barely... He must have had, like, 1% left on his rocket. 1% is, like... What is that? 0.00? Like, the rocket doesn't even last that long. That really hurts. That was good. That was good by him, though. That was a good move. Should have waited a little bit longer. I should have waited a little bit longer, especially because I had lots of room there. I didn't have to vault the pallet again right away. I just thought that there's no way he's going to make it around in time, but he did. He barely did, unfortunately. Wow. Yeah, me being 7 steps ahead backfires, because I talk out loud. On these streams, I'm talking out loud, and I'm not thinking about... Because it's not that, like, you can be 7 steps ahead, because the plan is always changing. The plan never isn't like, okay, you have this plan, and it's going to happen. Okay, it depends on what the hunter does, what your survivors do. In that case, the pallet is good there just to guarantee that he has to go around longer, and then I can body block for her and use an illusion. But if he has exactly blink up, then the pallet actually just slowed me down. It's like imagine if you drop a pallet against a clerk and the clerk just picks it up. You wasted time dropping the pallet in like putting yourself in an animation basically. Oh well. Imagine if he's on a no-fly list because of the things he says on stream, so he can't fly to China playing Call of This. I don't think it has anything to do with that. I don't think that he judged by that. We'll try again. We're going to try Magician again. That was really unfortunate, though. Like, the Fair Lady's kite sucked. She had a full kiting build. She had flywheel. She had broken windows. Both of those are very good against Clown. Very rarely are both together good. And she still died quickly. I know she has no ability, but she's also at hospital. Basically the strongest kiting area in the game. I don't even begin to understand how this can't even get a first hit anywhere around hospital. he always has to lose his dash because of a pallet in that area. And then if she needed to, she had the flywheel. I don't get it. I really don't get it, man. Yeah, I know. 40 chests while his pieces, randoms are eating the pieces. Actually, what's going on here? Watch it be Wu-Chang. Okay, he's going after the postman. I got a bomb, so he played copycat. Is there actually a character with a bomb in that game mode? Basement is not here. Copycat stream when? Never. I don't like copycat. Oh, it's wax artists. Okay, so... This would be pretty bad if we got teleported on. I'm probably just going to use the illusion right away to reach the window if we get teleported on. The illusion is good for giving you a speed up. Okay, he has warp. Missed the perfect calibration. Not optimal decode anymore. Seki, are you the reigning king of Ithaca? You mean the hunter? The hunter of Nightwatch whose name is Ithaca? I don't know what you mean by that. I haven't played him in a while. Okay. Kind of a bad start. He did an okay Kai. Okay Kai, but it's basement and it's also wax artist, so it's not that hard for him to... Oh, he actually failed the cipher block. Nice. Personally, I would not go for the rescue here. Postman of all people going on the rescue too. Okay. What the heck? Well, he did make it before half without getting hit, so that's pretty good. That's pretty much as good as you can get for a basement rescue. Wow, okay, so that actually turned out really well. He had a gun which he still didn't use. Hunting on Leo's memory, so yucky, I hate it. Kiting as well. The problem with hunters is that these ciphers are so split apart, they shove the ciphers in the corners of the map, so it's really hard to protect any of them. And as a survivor, it's also annoying to walk to those ciphers, because then your cipher rush is much slower, especially if you get a little bit unlucky with the cipher layout. You might have like one random cipher all the way in that corner, but no other ciphers nearby to make it like worth going in that corner. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Tofu, for the $14 Californian dollars. Thank you so much, California. Thank you so much, Tofu. Really appreciate it. Merry late Christmas, Ike. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, Tofu. Hope you guys also had a good Christmas. Today is December 26th when we're streaming this. Does he have full presents? He doesn't have full presents. That's really good for us. Uh-oh, he might get farmed here. I don't think we have the last cipher with much progress. You just realized you were 53 seconds behind? Welcome to reality, Norpheus. You were living in the past. How does it feel to be living in the future now? Oh no, okay, you know what? I always forget to check. I need to make this a habit. Dungeon's not here, okay. It's still a 1 in 4 chance of being anywhere else now, so that's good. We can actually reduce it to 1 in 3 now. There's a random spider by the cipher. No dungeon here either. I'm pretty sure middle has good progress, but... Okay, he just blocked off Shack. Okay, but we do need to go do Shack. We'll go do it right now, since it's about to unblock. I have to rescue here, but it's gonna have to be after half. Oh, please! I hope we can finish the cipher. I don't think we're gonna finish the cipher in time. If he just knows how to aim. I'm guessing trees are in his way. But even then, we still didn't make it. Okay, so little fun fact about Wax Artist. His cooldown for the Wax Bomb is 18 seconds. But the wax disappears in 15 seconds. So if he doesn't come here, we have 3 seconds of decode. He did come here, though. Okay, we have 3 seconds. Nice. It was enough. Oh, no. He also popped. I needed to pop my cipher first, man. Okay, now I can't go for that rescue. We're not going to go for that. Okay. I needed to pop that cipher first because that my cipher is very easy to block. His is further away. It can still get blocked, but he has to walk away from chair if he wants to block it. I don't know, man. I mean, at this point, I'm pretty sure he can just teleport on my gate and we'll be screwed. Okay, we do make it though, and maybe he gets dungeon. Dungeon is I didn't check shed. It's either here, or shack. I don't know if we'll make it. I'm just gonna leave in case, but in case he like can't ping. There was dungeon there. Dungeon was there. He didn't even ping dungeon was there. Unless maybe I didn't see. Okay. That was really sad. Both our ciphers were almost primed, and we just happened to pop them at the same time. Why would the weeping pop? The weeping popped because both our ciphers popped at the same time. There were 2 ciphers remaining, and it went from 2 to 0. I guess he just wasn't expecting me to pop. Like, it happens. Like, it happens. You go from 2 to 0, you don't realize the other cipher is almost primed. That's why I like to wait whenever I'm like, there's 2 ciphers remaining and one of them is in trouble. Like, one of them was almost able to pop, but they barely couldn't. So, especially if it's like a wax artist. And the survivor's pinging that they're nearby the cipher trying to work on it. Like, I don't blame him for not waiting either, though. We were in a situation where someone's dying on chair. Wax artist can keep blocking the cipher. It's just that he didn't know that I was able to pop it in time. That I just needed like 1% and I'm good. A little bit unfortunate. It is what it is. Not a big deal. Whew. It's so refreshing seeing someone with a with a normal build on Wildling. Okay, I really don't like this spawn. I like it much better when a survivor spawns above me. Because now the hunter can spawn above me instead, and now I can't really go graveyard without getting cut off. Yeah, I don't like this spawn at all. On top of that, corner house is not that great of a kiting area compared to graveyard. Like, compared to graveyard, corner house is nothing. So if the hunter spawns there, as Night Court is now forced to go to the corner house. The corner house is way worse than graveyard. As opposed to if they just spawned where the hunter spawned, well then at most hunter could spawn next to Night Court, but she could just go into graveyard, and there's nothing they could. Well, not nothing they could do, but you guys see, I can't really go graveyard now because the hunter's gonna cut me off if I go for it. Okay, the hunter's not going for graveyard. We're gonna go for the cipher now. I actually didn't get Wildling's appearance. That's a little bit unlucky. I should have looked at him better. Okay, but yeah. As I was saying, corner house compared to graveyard, like look at all these nice pallets here that are very annoying for him to go around. Plus, you have a really nice window to transition with your broken windows. You don't have that at corner house. You have a garbage window, and you have an okay pallet in front and a good pallet in the back. But that's it. That's it. After that, you're forced to work with middle. You're forced to try to find your way towards like cabin with your cutting abilities. It's very difficult too, with as Fair Lady especially. And again, like I say, the kite always starts with the beginning. Like your beginning decides the whole kite, and I just don't think corner house is a great start to your kite. It's fine, but it's not the best. Especially if you don't have like a kiting ability. And Pharaoh Lady, I'm sorry, but I'm not counting Pharaoh's ability an ability. It's a very garbage ability, if you call it an ability. Especially Axeboy. Axeboy can see the purple soul swirling around you, so they have a rough idea of where you are if they just look out. Think about where the center of the soul is. So she had an especially big disadvantage there. Does Boar give presents? Yes, it does. It does give presents. So he's at full presents now, basically. Because he hit the Fair Lady 2 times, assuming she didn't get terror shocked, in which case it would be a 3rd hit. But let's say she didn't. And then he hits the board 2 times. He just needs to hit someone else 1 more time after that. You just need 5 hits in total to get full presence. And he actually got a 6 hit on the Wildling, so now Wildling is knocked down as well. Now 7th hit. After the 5th hit, it doesn't matter to keep count, but just to give you guys an idea. Like, he's way over full presence. He has more presence than he needs. I guess we could try to go for the rescue. I don't recommend going for it. Like, I don't think it's a good idea. I hope we can break this in time. Because if we can break this in time, his Kai will be much worse. I don't like that she's rescuing. I don't think this is a good rescue. We're at 4 ciphers on a Pharaoh Lady that is probably not rebounding this. If she does, then it'll be at the cost of someone's life, probably. So I don't think that was a good rescue. We're basically in the same exact problem now. Difference is now we still have to go rescue, and someone is dead on chair, I guess. It's okay, I guess, but now we only have Wildling decoding. We could do middle. It's convenient that middle isn't done yet, so that we're not wasting as much time walking to the next cipher, but yeah. She probably had a purple soul on her. Not a whole lot she can do. Let's see, does he have a teleport? It is a teleport, that's probably GG. Teleport, trump card, anything, really. This purple soul is scaring me. I don't think we're gonna make it because of the full presence. That's really detrimental. We're still trapped here, honestly. And the presence is making a huge difference right now. Really sad. Tried my best in the area, but this area is not where you want to be against Axe Boy. And we died next to the coffin as well, unfortunately. If she just didn't rescue that, we would have been in a much better situation. Like, that was not worth the rescue. It's very difficult to now try to salvage this game because of that. Yeah, like, the thing about Axe Boy full presence is it's either completely useless and every once in a while will, like, slightly slow down the survivor. Oh, nice. That was really good. Or it's, like, in the perfect spot where every time they loop the pallet, they get slowed down. Like, every time they try to circle it. Like right now, for example. He went in that direction. I mean, we would have died either way then, in that case. Wait, we can still live. Okay. Obviously not great, because we just lost out on my boost now. He's probably gonna run through this pallet. Nah, he didn't run through the pallet that time. That was really bad by me, though. A little bit unfortunate that he went around in that circle. That's a tough area, though, because of the purple soul. I think it is honestly a good thing that we vaulted there, because if I didn't vault it, I would have died of the purple soul. I have to use this coffin here, by the way. There's no reason anyone should be rescuing me. So we are just gonna wait the max timer. No reason to rescue me. Like, the only reason to rescue me would be she's getting free hits too. I don't understand why she's trying to help me rescue. Why? We actually are still stuck in this area. That's so annoying. Okay. I don't think we're gonna live here. We died at 1,000 presence. Or a fireball. We don't make it. We don't make it. If it weren't for the full presence really ruined me this game. Really unlucky. Like, sometimes the trees just show up in the perfect spot. All starts with, like, the game choices. The spawning, where you spawn, what survivor you pick. Like, Fair Lady did not pick a good spawn, in my opinion. Also not a good character. And then the Intimal just decides to go rescue, and after that, it's really hard to do anything. And rank is over. What a bad session. That's really bad. It really sucks. A lot of stupid losses today. A lot of really bad people. I'm really curious about that Moonlit match. I want to see what the doctor was doing. Do you do weddings? Of course. Who doesn't do weddings? What, you don't believe in weddings? Maybe I'm just going crazy, but I feel like there should have been faster decode. Maybe it's just me, but I'm just checking just to make sure. Like, where is she going? Okay, so the Kai was actually shorter than I expected, probably. Yeah, it looks like the Kai was much shorter than I was thinking it was. No, he's doing a good cut actually here. I don't really understand why he's waiting at this pallet, though. That was really bad to wait at the pallet. But it's actually fine because he still baited the cat's how. No, that was actually, she actually immediately did the cipher. I don't know why I thought, I guess maybe she didn't need to heal herself fully. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess I thought that there would have been more decode. It must have felt a lot longer because of the roller coaster nerf, I'm guessing, because the roller coaster takes longer to get to its third stop now than before. No, she did her job. It just felt like the decode was slower though, a lot there. But she did everything optimally. The only thing like you could do different is that you don't need to heal up fully. Especially when your teammate already told you that someone else is getting, like, that they're getting chased. So you could just ignore the health and just do the cipher. But other than that, we just had slow decode that game. Because why? I actually don't know why. I think also someone did have to press the stop, to be fair. So I'm sure that costed some time, you know? Okay. I guess we'll play some Violent Struggle. Try to get these essences. This week is Copycat and Blackjack, because I recently played it. What I should do is I should play these Blackjack matches, and then I should play one 2v8. So that way 2v8 is always the one that's showing up. I hate anything that's not Blackjack. Sorry, anything that's not Blackjack. I'm okay with Blackjack, but I think 2v8 would be more fun. It's like, are you going to try to get into Call of this? Of course I am. What season are we on now? No idea. Yeah, don't feel bad about it, Tacos. You shouldn't. There are times to rescue. And there are times not to rescue, because by rescuing, you make it harder for you guys to tie the game in some situations. There are times where you rescue and you injure yourself, you put yourself in harm's way, and on top of that, you're rescuing a survivor either in an area that you cannot rebound against a hunter, and there's no way they're going to reach another area that can rebound, or their survivor's just not good enough to deal with, like, okay, they're in a good area, but there are going to be some times where, they're, like, an unlucky soul is in the perfect alignment or something like that. But I don't know. They took away Blackjack rewards? Really? I was wondering why the leaderboard was gone. Because there used to be a leaderboard where you could get 10 essences if you were top 100. And that was every week. Okay, you know what? I really don't feel like doing Blackjack. What is the background? Is that new for Call of Abyss? Anyway. We're going to do one Blackjack match, actually. Just one, and we'll do more 2v8. Because I think the way it works is whatever Violent Struggle mode you play the most in the past week, that's what's going to show up next week. So now, if I do Blackjack this week, I'm going to be in an infinite cycle of always getting Blackjack, because I recently played it, so the game thinks I want to play it again. I want to ask, is Patient still OP in this current season? You have to ban Shadow if you're going to play Patient. If you don't ban Shadow as Patient, you can get stunned in the air while you're hooking. So I would say no. if you're going to be picking Patient, just don't pick it, especially because Go Man, especially because Shadow, those are the main two. Like, your hook doesn't take you anywhere against Go Man because the fences, and Shadow can stun you while you're hooking in the air and make you return back to the ground. So you have to ban those two, and even then, he's just okay against Opera Singer. So I would say no, but on specific maps, and if it's not any of those three hunters, then I think it's fine. I think Patient is still an extremely good survivor if it's not those things. Oh. I don't know if we'll become the hunter here. Probably. We had the most points. 1, 4, 2, 1. We only start with 1 bomb. I keep making this bad habit of using a bomb. I don't think he gets hit, unfortunately. Positioned it barely a little bit too badly. Okay. Oh. There's still a tinnitus here. It was barely out of range, unfortunately. Someone's back over there. What the heck? Usually you're supposed to vault the pallet for a boost to the window, but he chose to use the window. Not use the window, use the pallet. Where is this guy? Did he go over here? Okay. We'll just pick up. Nice, she took the lower number, so we'll probably maybe be hunter again, depending on what number we get next. Yeah, he trapped himself there instead of running away with the boost from the pallet. Okay, we probably won't be hunter. Depends what the embalmer got. He's also... Oh no, he is the hunter. 8. Okay, unless someone else got higher. Oh no, 9. Oh, because Q is 2, my bad. I keep forgetting about that. Anti-coring against this hunter? Ugh. Not good. Probably gonna die instantly. And might be better than a Bonbon. If the survivors are bad, which is what I'm going for, then anyone will give you free hits, even with just 1 bomb. But with Ant, you get a more guaranteed hit with a cap. You missed all the stream, you're so mad. I started at like 7:40, 40 minutes after rank, something like that. Who got killed? Composer? So he had to take a card. He has A right now, plus at least 1. He might become the hunter, probably. Again, unless someone else got like a 10 or 9. Okay, so that means that the highest in the room is 9 or higher. You went Geisha. You always go Geisha coordinator in Blackjack. I don't know how good Cord is because their stun is like once again. Yeah, I would say no. I would say no to that. If you're gonna go coordinator, you may as well go Embalmer because the gun stuns for like 2 seconds and then the hunter will catch up in about 5 seconds. With Embalmer, not only does your coffin protect you for 8 seconds before you resurrect, but on top of that, the hunter has to walk all the way over to the coffin. So Embalmer is a really good survivor, especially for a late game. Especially when there's like 60 seconds only to kill your target, then at least 8 of those seconds are going to be wasted by him being coffined. So he's a good endgame survivor. Maybe we'll play 1 match of Embalmer. I like Cord because of the barely... Oops. Uh-oh. You gotta focus. Oh, he doesn't even know where I went. I shouldn't have even dropped that. Okay. I just like Cord because you get a barely noticeable speed boost from walking next to Pat. I don't know if that's supposed to be sarcastic or what, but I love that. I remember when they buffed Coordinator like that, I was saying, like, what kind of buff is this? Is this supposed to make her good? I don't know what they're trying to do with these characters. He streams every Monday and Thursday? Yes, yes, yes. Did someone ask? OMG Psyche, stream. How often do you stream? I used to watch you when I first got into this game. You'd always be streaming. I learned something. I stream every Monday and Thursday, just like before. There was a time where I was streaming on Friday instead of Thursday because I had a lab at like 6 o'clock or something crazy like that, which is like 1 hour away from rank, which I would never make it on time. I would finish lab at like 6:15 or 6:30, something like that. There's no way I can make it like home in time. We have a second antiquarian here. Blackjack definitely had 120 seconds back then on the countdown. Now it's only 100, I noticed. I guess it'll be 60 if what's it called? If there's Blackjack or if it's the last draw. This is pretty bad. Okay. She only gets one jump this game. Until full presence hits, which is it at 60 now? Like before, or is it at 50 still? It used to be 60, because that was halfway, but I see they changed it to 50. Oh no, it's 56. Okay. It's 56. Kind of a weird number. Should I set up one of these walls for a brick wall stun? These are so funny. May as well set him up. You never know when it might come in helpful. Maybe you just have no other option. I can't, I got classes next semester from 8 AM to 6 PM. And me now, I had no other choice, yeah. You probably have really big gaps in your schedule, I'm guessing. Gotta love on paper. On paper, you can pick your classes, right, guys? You pick when you want to go to school. Yep, yep. Has a 7-hour gap for 2 classes. You feel like that buff has actually saved you a few times? Out of how many times? Like, out of how many times does it actually save you? Out of all the times you died because Cornier didn't have a good enough buff, how often did that small buff actually save you? You gotta think about it like that. It's every buff is gonna change something at some point. Like the tiniest thing will make a difference eventually if you play enough games. Oh, she's right there. I didn't notice. Is there someone here? There is someone here. I don't know, man. I'm gonna hit him immediately. You can have my 9, sir. Yes, and she picked up immediately, so he can't even do anything now. Can you still use cards? I don't think you can use cards anymore. So he's probably dead. Yeah, he is dead. You got screwed over next semester. At least you don't have classes 8 to 6. I don't even want to think about that. I think this is the one guy who wasn't Hunter yet this game. I don't know how well he plays. That Geisha, that last guy, the anti-Quarian player, didn't seem that amazing. Maybe it was just an unlucky mistake. But yeah, Geisha's always scaring me because Geisha is that glitchy Hunter. We really only have 3 people left. I'm at 15. discard a random card. Maybe I shouldn't make it random because we have a lot of low-cost cards right now. Okay. Are they both pre-loaded? Oh, no, only one. Full presence Geisha now. Okay, there's a cipher there. I guess it's safer than that one. I don't know, they both kind of suck. Heartbeat. She's at graveyard. Let's see, I wonder if she's actually going to get eliminated here. She only has 2 other cards. Are they really both? I mean, it has to be better than 15. She might just switch targets here randomly. It's too late. Is she dead here? Yeah, she is. Okay, so last person. Antiquarian. As long as I get less than 21 here, that's not less than 21. It's like we're barely over. Oh, are we really in this kind of position? She has more than me? Oh. She has more than me. Do we have a 2? We do. She also has full presence, though. Let's use the window boost now. She used reveal card. She cannot do anything about it, though. What is this? Reveal card. For... Oh, it uses your location. I didn't know it reveals the location. We still have a lot of points. We could buy this. Bye. How long does this last now? Is it still the same amount of time? Oh, this is so hard to control. Use the shop at the same time. See ya. Oh, we can't buy the discard card now. I forgot. Alright, well that's it. She can't have excitement. I guess if she discarded her card, I forgot. Oh, I forgot. I needed to save one for 21. Hopefully she didn't use the discard card. Ooh, thank God she didn't use the discard card. It would be safer to use a discard card and then make it so that you're 21, so that there's no way the Hunter can get a score lower than you. Because she could have discarded and been 22 or 21 or 20, and I would have lost. Because now I have more than above 21, but she's lower. Or she could have made it 22, and whoever's closer to 21 would win. I forgot to buy the discard card at the end. I forgot that was the plan. I was like, oh, we have so many points. Alright. I did say we would do like an embalmer match. Let's do one embalmer match. You know, and if we go down, because here's the thing, if I buy the discard card, if I go down, I can still... Well, no, discarding a card might make it worse for me. Because then I'm going to make myself so low from 21. Like, imagine I make that Hunter closer to 21 by me discarding. Because if you're lower, then you don't always win. Whoever's closer to 21 will win, so... The accelerated card was technically safer for kiting, but the outcome might have not been a win. What Hunters can you play anyway? Percy? Does Percy one-shot survivors with his dash? This might be really bad if he can't one-shot survivors. I don't think I've played Gamekeeper ever in this mode. Let's try Gamekeeper. Play Geisha? I played Geisha before in Blackjack. You can play almost everyone. Yeah, you can play almost everyone now. I think there's maybe one Hunter you can't pick. Geisha is so good because Geisha is the only Hunter in the game who has a faster teleport than other Hunters. Twice as fast than other people. I'm surprised that they kept that in the game. They There used to be more inconsistencies in the game. There used to be inconsistencies like Spider recovered faster from dropping from a height than other hunters. And now they made it basically the same among all of them. There used to be a thing where Lizard and Axe Boy and a couple other hunters would break music boxes faster than other hunters for some reason. I don't know why. That was back when Dancer was garbage though, so no one really thought about it. But it was noticeable. For some reason, some hunters broke Dancer's music boxes faster, which was a huge advantage. It was twice as fast, basically. That was during a time where it took, like, I don't even remember. It took you 3 seconds to destroy a music box. You guys remember that? Hesitated for a second. I clicked cancel. I did the exact same thing, damn. Yeah, this is a pretty bad chase already. I think he vaults slower. No, he doesn't vault slower. It's the other way around. He drops slower. I forgot about that. Oh, that server's not even shaking. Damn. Walking makes it look like servers are shaking. I hate that. There's tinnitus here. Is just no one decoding? Too bad. If I just didn't hesitate, I would have killed him. I would have killed him 2 times if I just didn't hesitate. Oh, now we're on a cooldown now as well. This is why I go Bonbon, because he's got a cooldown now. Oh, hey there. Oh, we do get bonus points for the hook at least. For the extra damage off the hook at least. That's good. Does he only get 1 jetpack or 2 jetpacks? Does this decrease the teleport? It kind of does. I think it does. It's hard to tell. I actually don't think I'm going to pick him up here. We're going to destroy the paladin. Hopefully I become hunter again. Okay, 295. That's not bad. Pretty good, actually. Hesitated here. Could have got him if I just didn't click cancel at the worst time. No, someone else became hunter? Someone else really got a bigger card? Who? He got 8? Uh-oh, we might just die immediately. No, we're okay. We're fine. I don't know if we'll be fine, actually. Because I still have to set up my coffin. We'll have to, like, get a boost here. And maybe now we drop the coffin? Yeah, we got a lot of distance now. Yeah. So the way it works is every time you knock someone down, you get 50 points. So if you can knock multiple people down, you actually get more points that way instead of just immediately picking up. I was gonna ping Hunter change target, but that's not even a thing you can do in this mode. She's stealing my decode for herself. That's actually really funny that you can do that. Fair Lady, guys, if Fair Lady is better at sabotaging her teammates than helping her, then that says something about the character. Oh man. I'm just worried here because I don't have power boost, so I will die this next time on a teleport. Okay, but now we're fine. We're fine now. Don't get a slow vault. I wonder if this coffin would block his attack. Because does that count as a wall? I think that would count as a wall. I don't know if he would slide around it though. Maybe he just wouldn't slide around it. Maybe he would. Maybe he would. Maybe he wouldn't. I actually don't know. Let's pray the next hour has a better ability and they rework for Our Lady. The idea of taking decode for what, a 25% bonus or 30? If it's not at least 30, then it's I don't even remember the number. It's because it's never worth it, honestly. Wow, we got a really big number there. So we're just hunter now. I think we are gonna want to give away our next card though here, because 17 was a little bit too high this early in the game. We did break this pallet here. Mind's Eye has no idea, apparently. I kind of want to put the trap around the corner in case someone is, like, rounding the corner. Maybe they won't see the trap. If I just put it over there, they just go around it, right? So I don't want to make it too obvious. Pharaoh lady. What the heck? At least use your stick. She gets sticks, right? She gets them. I don't know why she just didn't use them. So they're not decoding. Oh, Airplanist is decoding. He can live here, though, if he uses his jetpack, so we're not going to knock him down. But we do get still plus 25 from that, which is still really solid. We're going to use his traps, because I honestly don't have a use for them anyway. What the heck? You do that again. I had a feeling she's going to do that again, so I just swung. Oh, he's dead! I'm going to try to get a basic hit on him. I think we can get a basic hit. It's just more points. If we go for a hook, it's only plus 25. That's why I'm going to go for it. Maybe Mind's Eye's decoding here? If Mind's Eye's not decoding here, that's fine. We're just going to go back for Airplanist. He's not going to heal himself in time. Alright. How much did he have? I should have checked. Yes! Wait, really? Plus 21. Well, he doesn't win. But I don't think he's gonna live here. I don't know if he's gonna live here. It depends on how many points he has. Okay. I'm gonna stand by him. We're gonna see how easily the hunter can kill him. I think we have to sabotage him. We pretty much have to sabotage him. I don't know if this nightmare is gonna know what to do. I really hate having to use points like this, but don't really have a choice. I'm not gonna buy anything yet. I'm really hoping the nightmare comes here and gives him a card. I don't know, man. We'll see. We're not playing Antiquarian, unfortunately, so I can't block his card. We don't even have a good card to give him, is the problem. He can actually use my coffin to body block. That's kind of fun. Okay, well, the hunter's not coming. I don't know how much he has now. Oh, he actually gave it back. Damn, unlucky. Unlucky. It's possible that maybe we could have used a different card. It's like, switch a random card, but he definitely has more than me. Is the problem. You see how much of a disadvantage it puts you when you have to, wow, and we still have more. You see how much of a disadvantage it puts you guys when you have to switch when the hunter doesn't do it? It puts you at a huge disadvantage. Because now I just lost 300 points, and I'm basically in the exact same situation. Is this guy just AFK? This guy's just AFK. Seriously? Can we give a card to this guy? I mean, chances are we will give him our 10 or 9. What? What? I gained? I actually lost my smaller card to get a bigger card. This is why I don't use the random card. Oh my god. He actually has just as high of a card. Why did I pick him? Oh, I shouldn't have picked him. I forgot. He's gonna have more than me because he's the hunter. So it's not gonna be a benefit for me. Okay, look at my hand right now. This sucks. I mean, if we remove, no, we don't even have a chance at 21. At least if I had a chance at 21, since the hunter's always going to be this guy and he's going to be AFK, we have a much better chance at winning this game with 21. Yeah, we're probably going to lose this game. And I don't think this counts as being in pursuit, because he's AFK. If I walk away, I'm pretty sure it doesn't count. Okay, we do live here, but we basically have nothing for the endgame now. That really sucks. I should have picked, like, someone else. I should have revealed maybe that Pharaoh Lady's hand and checked if she has low cards. And that way, whenever I give her one of my cards, like, she'll always either get a 9 or a 10. No, I don't have that. Unless she gets the 5, yeah, we pretty much lose this game, unless we're the hunter. That guy is actually surviving still, because I switched with him, so I'm not even going to become the hunter anymore. I don't even think I'm going to become the hunter. Yeah, we pretty much lost. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. This is one of those times where you use the shuffle card and you just YOLO it, if you're in this situation. Shuffle card sucks. But, like, I have to do it. I also lose if I don't go after him as well. Where'd he go? It's over there. Antiquarian is also better in this situation because, look, now I'm never going to catch up to him. We might just lose just because I'm not playing Antiquarian. Because I can't speed myself up. Yeah. We're going to lose. Everyone's actually going to lose, though, to be fair. Oh. Okay. May as well switch with him. Maybe we'll get lucky? We did get lucky. We got -9. We had a pretty expensive hand, though, to be fair. So, 10 and 9. We still kept the 9, but we did get a cheaper card. So, shuffle is good, I guess, if you have a deck full of 8, 9s, and 10s. Shuffle is good then, because you can only... The problem with shuffle is that shuffle doesn't mean you lose your cards. You'll get one in return. So you could shuffle a 9 away and get that same 9 back. That's why the shuffle's not good. But we don't really have a choice. I kind of screwed myself this game because I forgot. Wow, we're also getting kind of unlucky though with the draws. Like seriously, I think... Yeah, we definitely lose at this point. At this point, even if I do a perfect height, what can I even do at this point? Exchange? I mean, I can't exchange with the hunter. The hunter has more than me. Basically. This is so expensive, though. It costs 100 to do that. Okay, well, we have to go start finding. I really need some chips. I forgot that the hunter. That nightmare would have had more than me. There was no reason to switch with him. And there's also no reason to switch with the survivor right now. Again, honestly, we could shuffle with her. Again, like, do we go for the shuffle again? I think it's actually better, honestly. Yeah, we got -6 now, but she'll probably shuffle me now. Oh, she threw it out the wall. I guess she didn't know that it's, that it has collision? The benches don't have collision. That would have flown over the benches. But that wall does, on the other hand. Is this another AFK Hunter, by the way? We got a second AFK Hunter? This coffin, I think, can block a card, I think, funny enough. No, she's here, she's here. She's very much here. Yeah, I kind of screwed myself over this game, though. 19 again. Is she gonna get injured again? You guys saw that? I mean, I was about to say, pray to God that she's just still over 21. Because I had how much? I had 25 and I still wasn't hunter, which means that hunter has to have 26, maybe 25. She probably had a huge amount of cards. Yeah, I don't remember who the Naiad was. Was the Naiad the dancer? The Naiad gave away a card and she was still 24. Maybe the survivor just took a 1 though. We made a comeback because they both died. They both died. Nice. I can't believe we won that game. That was like, oh, dear visitor, we are writing to inform you that the Postman character day event quest issue has been resolved. Oh, cool. I didn't even know there was a problem. All right. All right. So we get 5 essences now. Pretty cool. All right. Let's open them. Psyche, make a Blackjack tutorial? Who's gonna want to play Blackjack, though? I guess now that there's rewards, people might be more inclined to. I could, though. I could. I don't have any plans to, though. How are ranks today, Psyche? Really bad. Some really bad people today. Toxic ones, too. You don't play Blackjack because you're so bad? Yeah, it has a lot to do with knowing how to play the game mode. Knowing how to play the game mode is probably just as important as actually knowing how to kite. And it's so tough because you die in one hit. So I don't know, but if you give 2 hits, then it's kind of unfair for the hunter. Hold up, I have the perfect thing. I always have the perfect thing to send with these things. Hold up. Where's my Amogus? There it is. Alright. Beautiful. Gotta select the recipient. Oh, we got lots of you. I can give to myself. Luca, you can have it. No photograph. Enjoy, Luca. There you go. It'll be delivered to you on January 1st. I guess it's not much of a surprise. Because now if you're watching the stream, you can literally see. Alright. Who else now? We're obviously sending the same thing. Where is Bree? This is Bree. Well, someone to Bree. Bree has no idea. Bree's not here. Where can you even put this? Alright, whatever, it's fine. Yo, can I move this? There we go. Enjoy, Bree. Alright, guys. We're gonna call the stream there. Alright. You'll forget anyways. Alright, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this stream. It was, like I said, not a great session. But anyway. Guys, thank you so much for joining along on today's stream. And yeah, make sure to tune in for future streams. I stream every Monday and Thursday from 20 to 22 EST. I also have a Discord server in the description below if you want to join that as well. How many times did we win? We won 2 and lost 4, tied 3. And with that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys later, guys. And take care. This has been Psyche. Peace out, everybody. Take care, Kira, Lantern, Luca, Yoons, and yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.